Hey Summerlin, how are you? Happy Friday. It's the Tim and Wendy show. Today is Friday the 15th. Friday the 16th.
Oh, 16th.
16th, yes. So hope you guys had a great week. We're 2 weeks into the month. Yesterday, another good Thursday meeting. Thank you all that showed up. Another full house for the most part. So thank you. Damon did a mini expired listings class. So if you have some interest in learning expireds, watch some of the video. It's on Facebook. It's below here in the newsletter. It's been emailed out to everybody. So I think what I got from him, or just all of us chipping in, is you have to get on the phone. You got to call people. Okay, a lot of us sit back and wait for those referrals, right? We were never guilty of that as agents, right?
No, never.
No. I knew my phone was going to ring any minute for a referral. And luckily over the years, you do get those, but you can't depend on that, okay? You got to be more proactive. He talked about getting on the phone for FSBOs or just listed, just sold. So make a commitment to get on the phone an hour a day if you can, to even if it's to call your database, to reintroduce yourself and say hi. So thank you, Damon, for doing that. We're closed on Monday. Physically, the office is closed. It's MLK Day, but of course your key fob works, all 4 offices, so take advantage of that. We also made the announcement that Brian Buffini Training has made it to Realty One Group. So unless you're brand new to the business, you probably don't know who Brian is, but if you've been around for more than 20 minutes, you've heard of Brian. One of the top trainers in our industry. He's been around a long time. His training, 100 Days to Greatness, is now at Realty One Group, and we have 5 or 6 of our managers, I guess we'll call them, loan officers that have been certified to teach it. So Damon, John Morgan, some other folks from Green Valley are going to be teaching the class. It's 14 sessions. It's over the course of 100 days. And the goal, if I remember correctly, Wendy, is after the 14 classes, in that window of time, you're going to close 7 deals and make $75,000. That's the promise.
Yes.
That's the promise if you follow the program. And all I could say is if I was an agent, I'm paying a couple $100 and I'm doing this. Okay? I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It really, really is. Okay? And like I said, Damon's going to teach it. John Morgan's going to teach it. Okay? Lots and lots of resources. So consider that. You'll get some emails. There's some information down in the newsletter. So if you have questions, reach out to Damon and John. They're spearheading it for us here in Vegas, and they have any details that you might have, okay? We talked about the listing agreement a little bit in the meeting. As you all know, on page 2, you put your commission or your compensation. That's what we're calling it nowadays, compensation. And you also should put the transaction fee on that same line, okay? If you don't, for some reason, you make sure you use the Notice of Broker compensation form. That is a Realty One Group form, okay? But in the perfect world, you want the TC fee and your commission on page 2. If you're not sure what we're talking about, reach out to both of us. We'll talk about it, okay? Wendy, what else do we have coming up?
So there's a lot of classes going on. If you are in Rev Up, it's going to be at the Summerlin. Rev Up 5 and 6 are going to be in Summerlin starting next Wednesday and Friday. So if you are doing that, it's going to be in Summerlin. We do have our training calendar, so go ahead and scan that, and it'll open up to the rest of the trainings and CE classes that we have throughout the rest of the month of January. Which brings me to CE classes. We have another one by Matthew on January 27th. So that one's going to be contract. So if you need your CE, they are free. Come on down. Just go on to the calendar, register yourself. We do have Wind Down Wednesday. It's going to be next week in the Southwest office. They changed the time. It's 3 to 5 instead of 4 to 6. So remember, 3 to 5 in the Southwest office. And then one last thing. If you were at our meeting on yesterday, I had talked about a few real estate reminders that some of us are maybe not remembering to do. So first off, please don't use any whiteout on any of your contracts. You need to cross it out, get it corrected, or redo the form. And then also, I'm just going to touch upon a couple. If you are representing yourself and you are the buyer, you still need to fill out the BBRA, the duties owed, and all the documents that are needed for that transaction. Just because you're a licensed realtor and you're buying your own home doesn't mean that you don't have to do anything. You just treat yourself like a regular buyer. So super important. And then always remember, anything signed by a client must be uploaded into SkySlope within 72 hours. I think that's pretty much it that I have.
That is, and again, gang, I think the word so far in 2026 is get listings. We want you to get listings. So that's why we did the expired class or FSBOs class. So we're going to push you guys to get everything you can to secure some listings through your database, through social media. I think one of the Rev Up classes I'm doing next week is on open houses. Wendy just did an open house class this week. So we're going to do another one next Friday. I'll be doing it. So we want to get you guys some listings because I think that's long term. That's where the success is. Okay. Other than that, gang, do your best to scroll down. Please watch some of the stuff that's down below there, printed out. We all put a lot of time into giving you information in this newsletter that's important. It's not just fluff. Okay. This is stuff that hopefully will help you make some money. We'll be around all weekend. Lots of football, as we all know, and consider the Buffini training, gang. I really would look into that deeply if I was you, because it's something that will elevate your business, okay? Other than that, great weekend.
Have a great weekend,
All right,
everyone.
again, take care. Bye-bye.